while Milton residents are concerned with the rising property tax increases. According to Milton Chamber President Scott McCammon, local businesses aren't as worried.
For the businesses, it's some of the other charges, like development charges, things like that, that play into it more.
The town of Milton prides itself on having the lowest property tax percentage in the GTA, but McCammon believes that's not a sustainable attraction.
That's a selling feature for Milton, but I think a lot of business people also understand the mathematics and the business behind it, that at some point you're going to have to raise taxes maybe a little bit more than the rate of inflation or more than you were hoping to do just to maintain the level of service.
The benefit of having more businesses come to town is that it lowers property taxes for residents.
The amount that business pay in tax versus how much they use in service, they're always paying more than what they use. And the example would be, if a company comes to town, they don't necessarily need some of the recreational services, things like that. Their employees do, and hopefully they're local taxpayers, but the business doesn't drive that kind of an expense. So most communities try and have a really good ratio between residential and non-residential, with the emphasis on non-residential. The more business they have, the easier it is to mitigate the property tax.
According to the chamber president, people shouldn't get too hung up on percentages.
In terms of the actual dollar amount, it may not be that big. It may be $100, $200 per 100,000 in assessment. So it's a shell game that the town has to play in terms of providing the level of service that people want and having the tax revenues to actually pay for it.
Reporting from Milton, for Halton News, I'm Hayden Narine.